Yeah, you ain't know. Listen, I would like to touch up on a little bit of the previous video. I feel like I would like add something in there. So this is a little bit of what I would like to say. All right, you know that, okay, if you didn't know, you're divine feminine, you're divine masculine, okay, and your yin and your yang, okay, the divine flame, twin flame, okay, it's basically your dark and your light, okay, it's your shadow and your light coming together, okay. This is what that means there, you feel me? So it's when you come together. It means like you're not afraid of your light. Okay, that's what it means. You're not afraid of your light. Okay, some of y'all like to dwell in y'all shadow and like to play in that dark stuff. You feel me? Okay, and then when it comes to the truth, you like to avoid the truth. Okay, because you're afraid of your light. Y'all, you feel me? So the thing is, you know, become one with your light. Okay, your light, because like I tell individuals, like me, I'm nothing to play with. You feel me? Even Johann Cross fears me. Okay, Johann Cross. In Hellboy, the dude. You feel me? The dude that was in the smoke. The smoke body. And then had the helmet and stuff on, and then he beat the mess out of the Hellboy character and stuff like that, and then because he took him out of his body, took him out to this. Okay, so that's what I tell y'all. Like, I'm almost like that smoke individual, and you try to take me out of this body. You feel me? I'm gonna whoop your behind. You don't really know what I'm capable of. You feel me? I'm like your home cross. You feel me? In the Hellboy. You feel me? You feel me? Just because you see me in this body, don't mean I don't know nothing. Okay? So the thing is, y'all coming together with yourself. Okay? And here's another little thing. Okay? I what did was brought across to me also. Just know about, when here we go. When you raise up your frequency, okay, individuals can't really throw black magic at you, okay? If you find that you've me hearing about like demonic activities and stuff like that, okay, that's the time for you to go within. Bring more light into you, okay? Bring more light into your body, okay? Because the higher you raise your vibration, they can't touch you, okay? They usually obey the one that's more powerful than them, more higher ranking. You feel me? If you're not that high ranking, they're not gonna listen to you, okay? That's why I could go in the woods. I don't really care about holding a flashlight or not. I don't care about no guns, knives. I don't care nothing about that. You feel me? All right, cause you feel me. I'm just that's just you feel me. So thing is, it's always been about self-esteem. Have you noticed, like, you feel me? Uh, Notice about your self-esteem. Don't be prideful. That's, you feel me, because you're still in. That'd be in your shadow. That'd be spiritual arrogance. Okay. Know how to be authentically your. You feel me? Just be your true self. You feel me? You feel me? Your true self does have a high self-esteem. It just comes with the territory. It just comes with the higher ranking. Okay. You know people by their self-esteem. Okay. That's why I like look at people in the eyes. I know where their self-esteem lies. Okay. So I'm gonna get into the next video. All right. So here we go. Huh? Yeah. You ain't know? All right. Check this out now. Okay. This is what I would like to bring to y'all attention regarding why, like, why it's, you feel me, the beauty of being book smart, okay? And you know, and the also I would like to say something here. I kind of like what he brought to, okay? You feel me? Let me see this one. I'm gonna say this one. Okay. This one was by Franklin D. Roosevelt. Okay. Okay. In the truest sense, freedom cannot be bestowed. It must be achieved. All right? So, this being said, okay, I don't fear public servants. I don't fear judges. I don't fear Attorneys, I don't fear none of them. I don't. I just don't. Okay. Now, when a police officer, or who y'all call police officers, or who y'all call cops, I call them public servants. When they abuse their position, they become brutal. They are no longer like acting. They're no longer like, they become brutal. Okay, that means they become, when they abuse their position or whatever, become brutal. They're no longer who y'all call police officer. Okay, that means they're, you feel me, they have now committed a criminal act. Okay, so especially when they like to use force, or certain type of force, you know so here's just a little something. Okay, this why literally, you feel me, just know, because you feel me, it's essential to be street smart and to be book smart. Okay, now this is something I just would like to bring y'all attention. For those that keep thinking y'all like to get me locked up, or try to get all this taken away from me, you really don't know what I know. All right, I'm gonna just give you a little sample of how educated I am. You feel me? I'm gonna just give you a sample. Okay. All right. How to sign and protest under duress to deny consent. I got this. Okay. I know how to sign. Okay. They have always been dealing with contracts, using contract. Okay. I know how to sign things. They don't like the way I sign. I know how to sign to avoid a contract. Okay. Now, here's another one. Okay. Beat your own case you know, without an attorney. So, specialize in serious criminal matters and help people fight their own cases, pro se's, without an attorney, and can help you beat all of the following charges: manufacturing marijuana with intent to deliver, marijuana possession, possession with intent to deliver controlled substance, drug trafficking, driving while license suspended, driving without a license, driving under the influence, driving while intoxicated, resisting arrest, obstructing a law enforcement officer, refusal to cooperate and give information, third and fourth degree assault of a police officer, first, second, third, and fourth degree assault, domestic violence, malicious mischief, criminal contempt of court, civil contempt of court, IRS willful failure to file income tax return, IRS income tax evasion, IRS removing notice of federal tax lien, child support issues, child custody issues, want to sue the CPS division of DSHS, and stop all collection agencies and all creditors dead in their tracks, stop foreclosure, federal security violation, SEC, and then Washington State Department of Financial Institution violations, state version of SEC, Washington State Employment Security violations, Washington State Department of Labor violation. Are you an independent contractor who is being harassed by state or federal agency regarding whether your own child of the or the people who are working for you are in fact and law employees or independent contractors? If so, and then you get help. Breach of contract lawsuits. Do you want out of the system? I can also can help set you up with asset protection such as trust, LLC, and non-profit religious corporations, SOLs, SOLES, and then want to open up bank accounts with no SSN, want to get a cellular phone without having to provide a SSN, code enforcement officers threatening to come onto your private property without a warrant, and then landlord threatening to evict you. So this is just a little sample. Okay, I might go a little bit over time to display this other little stuff here. Okay, so these all have numbers, so it's about 38 of them. Okay, so these are all things I can beat. Okay, I had the education. I'm going to be, you feel me, I had, document, the paperwork and stuff like that. I'm gonna be really going over this. Okay, so, and then I have something else called letters to authorities. So it basically gives me it gives me templates and stuff like that that I can basically, it says learn a true violation tickets, appearance notices, driver license, child registration, taxes, business license, and permits, and government authorities in general, including documents you could serve on the government to secure your rights. They're said governments. Okay. So like I said, I had, it says include 600 law maxims. Okay. So I'm going, you for me, I'm you for me, and so you just don't know what I'm educated in. All that y'all scared of, I'm already educated on this. Okay. So you for me. Then I got one on how to outwit a judge in court and charge them a fee every time they order you. Okay. So the thing is, you for me, I know about contract law. Okay, some of y'all talk about all the sovereignty and stuff like that. I hear what y'all saying. Me, I know business law. Okay, I'm, you feel me? I'm a true Republican. Okay, I'm sovereign myself. Okay, you feel me? I'm not a, you feel me? You know, I'm not going with all that y'all be talking about all that, certain type of sovereignty and how y'all, try to do certain things. So this is my thing, okay? Because there was two times where, you for me, I got tagged by a truck, okay? He ain't pressed no charges. I ain't pressed no charges. So why did one of them public servants come to the hospital to give me a citation? Give me a citation, talk about I was in the wrong, and give me a citation like you got to pay this citation. I'm like, bro, look, it was a female. I'm like, look, and one of my tenant was there and stuff. He was there, and like, and then also there was another one where I was riding and stuff, and I was crossing how I crossed, whatever, and and then another public servant pulled me over and tried to give me a 600 and something dollar, what you call it, and you know, give me a citation trying to do fingerprints and all that, talk about what kind of electric bike it is and all that. You feel me? So I'm about to serve that judge. I'm about to serve whatever court this is, one of these. Okay, cause you feel me? They you feel me? So I'm you feel me? I'm about to get the serving them. Okay, all right. So also there's another, you feel me? There's an attorney going around. His name is like Downing or whatever. I really like him. I appreciate what he's doing. Shout out to Downing. And also, it's like Tawa, or it start with a T and then Downing. I really appreciate that guy. Look up Downing, attorney and stuff like that. It's female and male, and they're doing their thing. You feel me? Okay, so we're here to, you feel me, expose the corruption. Okay, because the certain ones have been going by a double-edged sword. Okay, so the thing is, first of all, y'all got to clean y'allself. Y'all not going to be pointing a finger at everybody, and y'all personally, y'all not take accountability first. Before you think you're going to go and try to get on all these judges, attorneys, and who these individuals call themselves kings and queens or whatever, you got to make sure you are clean yourself first. You are holding yourself accountable. Okay, before anything be brought up about you, you got to make sure you correct yourself before you get corrected. Okay, you feel me? You got to know the universe is serving everybody. You feel me? You feel me? You feel me? Everybody is getting what they got coming to them. Okay, some people are going to be projecting. Okay, you got some certain you got certain organizations that are attacking other individuals because they don't want to take accountability for what they're doing. They feel like people ain't got the education to handle them. Okay, you feel me? I'm hearing also you got churches. You feel me? You got churches that are using certain religions and stuff like that. I'm hearing, you feel me? And what comes, you feel me? That's, and what they call it. Some of them are actually that little, you feel me? I don't want to get too biblical and everything. That'll be for another transition. So, or transmission, excuse my language. So, this I just would like to let y'all know. I'm educated, you feel me? I'm not scared of those institutions, okay? Okay? I'm not, you feel me? Because me, I meditate real quick. I like to meditate. Make sure you put my beans and stuff there. Because if you try to put me in there and stuff like that, okay, I'm already there to make sure, you feel me? I'm hitting them with charges. Okay, didn't I say beans on here? Okay, that's the law. Okay, y'all getting charged. I'm not worried, you feel me? I take my stuff to jury trial real quick. They don't like to go to jury trial like that. You feel me? You pick your six, I pick my six. Okay. You feel me? And I'm exposed. You feel me? Y'all been doing y'all human trafficking. How y'all gonna put me in there and then put a ransom on my head and try to say, oh yeah, you okay? And then y'all holding people hostage and stuff, and how they're doing, people in different countries and trying to hold them with no bond, and try, you feel me? We the people are literally the ones we're looking for. We are the help. Y'all looking for other people to help and some G's whatever outside y'all are the help. Educate yourself. You gotta work out. You feel me? You gotta work out and exercise and stuff, and you gotta educate yourself. No excuses. You feel me? You feel me? No excuses not to know the law. You gotta know universal law first. You feel me? And you gotta hold yourself to those laws too. Okay? And then you feel me? Know universal laws. You feel me? So there's like 50 of them. All right. Yeah, Dick Suffin. Look him up on YouTube and shout out to him. Not sure where he's at. So the thing is, you got to know these things, all right? So there's no excuses, okay? It's going a little way. Okay, I love y'all. Find something safe to do and stay accountable.